Alrighty, how's it going? Oh wow, there's a bunch of people here already. Okay. Yeah, that's what I just noticed. Server is full. It's awkward. Well, I mean, I suppose I could check my single player world and see how that's going. Maybe try it one more time. Nope, not working. Okay. Okay, so I have my small grid only series. I have Citadel. I think this. No, this is not the one. Nope, not that one. Don't know what this one is. Which one is this one? I don't remember which one of these has the big turtle, because I can show you guys that while I'm waiting. Is it this one? Yeah, you can see how long it's been since I played these, so... Is it this one? I'm gonna try this one. Etienne says he's gonna get people to leave. It's fine. I'll just play around in this world for a little bit and then we'll try the server again. So, like, what's the, Oh, 3 other servers are down. North America 1, 2, and 3. So North America 4 is busy. Oh. Okay. Huh. Alright. Keeper, hi. How's it going? I'm good. The server is full right now, so I'm trying to load up one of my single-player worlds, and we'll just kind of take a look at it. I'm seeing if I can find the one that's got the big turtle in it. Like the big, big, big turtle in it. But given that this is a single-player world and not a server, it's going to take probably a lot longer to load up. So, Etienne says, "Are you sure I'm on?" Well, I mean, I did just try to log in 3 times and it said server full, so... It's fine. Besides, I can't force people off the game just because I want to play. That wouldn't even be close to being fair. And then, we just gotta wait for this. Now it's unloading the world? Shouldn't it be loading the world? I'm very confused right now. Okay. So if I'm trying to log into a game, why would it unload the world? Unless, of course, one of the mods has a conflict, which means that I can't actually open the world because it's broken. Yeah, okay. An error occurred while loading this world. The world may be corrupted and can't be loaded. Please restart the game and try again. Okay, let's try the server again. Yeah, nope, still not there. Do you think it's possible that there's a DDoS attack against Keen right now? Because, I mean, why else would they have so many servers down right now? Especially on a Sunday evening? Like, that doesn't make sense to me, right? So I'm wondering if maybe something else is going on. So we have the small grid only series, which I was working on. We can try Citadel. And then this one is Universe Season 5. It was from so long ago. Well, I don't know. Let's load up this one. Well, see if this one loads anyways. I lost 3 worlds and 6 blueprints after the last update. Wow. Oh, right. It's Saturday, not Sunday. Yeah, good call, Cause. No, you're good. It is Saturday. I'm just losing track of time. It's a Texas server issue, GTX. Huh. Okay, let's see if this one loads. Okay. Oh, hey, it actually loaded. Well, that's good. All right, where am I right now? Oh, hey, there's my big turtle. Okay, so this is that one. All right. Yeah, it was on Citadel. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is Citadel. This is the Bounder. This is the Bulwark. And then this is my little space station right here that I was building. It's got kind of a bunch of stuff in there. So that's all of your assembly stuff. It's got some little workstations in there. And Etienne says that he has failed to convince them to leave. It's fine. All right. So this is kind of like the grand entrance of this. And this is before the last decorative update. So this is just like with the old school stuff. So, you know, just kind of doing a thing here. There we go. Yeah, so that's this. And then we have that guy doing a thing, probably. We have some oxygen tanks over here. We have our list of stuff that we're all making here. This is our legendary refinery. Now this is all tiered stuff, of course. So this is Lord Weader's tiered mods. So we've got some legendary refineries. We've got some legendary assemblers. We just got all kinds of stuff in here. And then this is the elevator. I don't remember if I got this working or not. I don't think I did, actually. Maybe I did. Okay. Okay, so let's go up. Oh, hey, I did get it to work. Okay. So this is our little elevator. And it goes up into this section, which is currently not finished. But yeah, you know, just kind of like a big... Oh, nope, I am hitting the wrong buttons again. Okay. I'm not playing Stationeers. All right, and then over here was the garage, right? So we can park in our little vehicles over here. And then also a continuation of the garage down here. And then under here is actually an access area. So it's got just like a bunch of batteries and tubes and stuff, along with some gyroscopes. All right. Then we have the Bulwark, which is this huge ship here. So it's got a little miner right here, and then in here is storage, I think. This is a connection for another ship. The reason why these are orange is because they're tiered. We have our assemblers in there, some extra gyroscopes. We got our list of stuff over there. And you can see kind of in here, we have storage in this one. We have, what is this? Additional storage in this one, along with our, what do you call those things? The nanobots. Okay, so then that is just kind of like an area here. So this is our hydrogen fuel tank, along with some other tanks. Is that? Yeah, okay, that is glassed in. Okay. And we got that, and we got that, and we got that. And then we can go up this way. I was not expecting that to vent, but okay. Then we have batteries in here, and then we have our assembler area over here. And then we can go over here, and then this is what we use to go outside. So this brings us over to here. So we'll head back inside. All right. And then we have our reactor right here, along with our jump drives. So that's what that looks like. And then, I think that was, yeah, then I've got this over here. So this is our refineries and the assembler. So this is kind of like our building area over here. And then we go up here to this level. And then we have our grow area, I guess, greenhouse, whatever you want to call it, where we're growing the algae and the wheats and all of the things. We got a bunch of mushrooms over here. Some herbs in here, or herbs if you're from Great Britain. And we got some trees, all kinds of good stuff here. And once again, like all of this is like modded stuff. And then up here we have even more stuff. So this is just the top of the trees here. So in case you wanted to like pick an apple off of here or something, you can just go there. Yeah, a little bit of storage here, a little kitchen, more storage there. And then this is just left open because that is our huge cannon thing, which does a lot of damage when I need it to. And then let's see, then we've got the mess hall. And then it has a breakfast special, a lunch special, and a dinner special. And then, so we have our main bar area here. We have a little sitting area over here. We have our ATM over here, little mini kitchen, another sitting area over here, another sitting area over here, and then access to the bar area. And then we have this thing, which I can then, I don't know, have a holographic image of something on there. I don't know. Another sitting area here. And then if we go up here, this is also the dining area. And then that just goes up here where we have a bunch of tables just kind of strewn about. So that's that. Fun, right? All right, and then we go over to this area, and this is our medical area. So yes, we got a bunch of beds. That is there. A bunch of cryopods up here. A bunch of diagnostic equipment, and then the offices are up here. So we got this, and they just kind of like look over everything that's going on. Let's see, and then we got to go up to the final level, which is going to be up here. All right, we have a bathroom up here because why not? And so this is the upper area of the dining area. Another bathroom here, and then we have one more to go up, and then this. Well, actually, we have two more areas technically. So we have a lower area for rooms, right? So this is kind of like the bathroom area over here, and then once we go over here, we have a little area to sleep over here, another little area to sleep over here, another one over here. We have a little sitting area, work area, you know, kind of secluded away from everything else. Let's see, and then we have more sleeping areas, more sleeping areas, more sleeping areas. And then we go back around to this side, and then we can go up to here, and we have even more sleeping areas. So this whole thing is basically built to house a lot of people. And this is kind of like, this is overlooking the sitting area below us. We have more seats over here. And then we go up one more time, and this is the command deck. So we have our weapons control inside of here. So that's how you control our big gun, which is where? It's over here somewhere. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. It's over here? I don't know, it's over here somewhere. Maybe it's just behind there? I don't know. But, so we have just a little holographic image of something here. We have custom turret controller here. Refreshments in case you need it. We have a meeting table for all the big wigs, and then this right here is the ship controls. So we have two cockpits, so this one is for ship, this one is for weapons. And then yeah, and then we have a nice little skylight up here, and that's kind of what's in this area. So, and we fly all the way down here, and then we can just head out of here. All right, so that was that ship. I flew that around for a while. And then this was my first ship, I believe. So we've got room for another thruster over there. We've got a bunch of guns, some turret guns, then we got some rail guns, a bunch of stuff over here. This is the main command deck. And there's kind of like an overview area over there. So let me see if I can remember how to get in. I think it was through here, yeah. Then we just go into here, wait for that to close, and then we go into here, and there we go. So this goes to the lower deck, which I don't think there's really much in here. Oops, I probably didn't want to do that. But yeah, so this is just access to, you know, reactors, H2O2 units. We've got our little refinery down here, solar panel access if you want it. Plus we can kind of see like up into there, we've got our jump drive right there. Kind of a cool view from down here. Our batteries are here. Let's see. And we've got another refinery over here. So 2 refineries. And then we can go around the backside through here. And we have access to additional storage. And then also the tanks here, even more storage. And the thrusters in case you wanted to do anything with those. So it's kind of the lower deck. So I suppose we can head up to the upper deck. All right. All right. So now we're over here. So we have ship exit over here, and there's another one over on the other side. So we just got a little bit of storage here, a little light panel that we walk on just to kind of brighten this place up. Sitting area around a nice little tree. Tree has plenty of room to grow. Then we're looking down into the lower deck here. More storage. More storage. Just basically just clutter is really all that is. And then we have a ladder area here, which we can then take to go up. We also have another one over here. This is our shield controller. And then we have another little sitting area over here with some additional clutter. And then we head to the front. And then we have this. And then I don't really know what this thing is doing right now, but apparently it's trying to build something. We have gravel sifter in here, so we can turn that on and off via this. We also have a bathroom here, and then this goes to the command deck, which we can then go around. Command deck, of course, has a vending machine, or a dispenser, whatever you want to call it. We have a weapons station. That one doesn't do anything. It's just there for, and then this one is to drive the ship. And then that's kind of what we have in here, little gyroscope up there. And then we have an overview area. So let's head over there. Let's see, I gotta go into here. All right, so now we're up on the upper deck. So we have a bar kitchen area over here, along with all kinds of foods and stuff like that. We have our nanobot systems enclosed in here, along with some more food growing. More nanobots, more food, contracts, in case you want to do any of that. More food up here. So that's just all that is. And then we could have just taken the stairs here to go up to here. And then this goes all the way to the back, where we have kind of like our little meeting area. And then over on this side, it's just the kind of like the overview area for this. So it's like a little mezzanine type thing. That is the shaft that we use to get out of the ship. And then we have a couple of sleeping areas right here. Little sitting area outside of there. And I think I've got another one over on this side. Yeah, so basically same thing over here. And then I made some custom rooms up here, and we get to those through here. So we have a nice little area, lots of places to store your stuff, place to sleep right there. We got bathroom, shower. That's how you get to those things. We got a couple of beds over here, and I think this one is just a mirror image of it. So more storage, access to our, you know, internal storage on the ship, more places to sleep. And yeah, so now I have to go and figure out how to get down from here. All right, so that'll be good there, and then we'll head over to the back and head out. All right. Okay, and then we're just gonna end up venting whatever's in here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, and then we have some solar panels up here. We have our beacon, shield generator right there. And then on the bottom, we have our guns, and you can see the shield kind of around it still. So that's what I've got for the bounder. And then, so we've seen that, we've seen that, we've seen this. Now we have the gigantic turtle. So I was planning on using some pistons in here so you could actually make the head like turn this way or that way. There's a lot of stuff going on in here and it's not quite done yet. And then I had these over here, and of course those flippers break if I accelerate too much, because even though these things are, you know, locked or whatever, they still move. So like this one in particular, right? That one broke, so I couldn't really do anything about that. And basically the same thing over here. And the idea here was to use the fins as sort of like a docking for small ships. All right, so then we have the top of the turtle here. We have an access hatch here to go in, and then this is kind of like the overview deck. It's sort of like a sky lounge type thing. So if you're up in here, you have access, and you can have like a really good view over the inside of the turtle. And you got a bathroom up here, bars, places to sit, and really good views. So we will head out of here, head down into the main area. All right, so then we have this area over here, which has all of our gyroscopes, which we need for all of this. And then we have all of our internal thrusters in here. And then, let's see, I think we've got some more over here, some more internal thrusters here. And then if we go in through here, we can get to all of our batteries. So that's all of them. And then, let's see. And then just super, super big areas. I mean, this is still like the upper deck here. Like, we're not even down on the lower deck, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, just more gyros in here. Some hydrogen storage. More gyros over there. I've got another set of gyros over there. And I think I have more gyros. Yeah, there's another gyro right there. Should be another one over there. And then we have sort of our construction area. So we have legendary assemblers, legendary refineries. So they're all kind of doing their thing. And then more gyros over here. And this is the back of the ship. So more kind of hidden stuff along with our jump drive. And I can jump this entire ship, which is interesting. Let's see. And then I have, I don't know if these are gravel sifters. I think these are gravel sifters. So those are all enclosed right there. And over here we have our storage. And then everything in here is all connected through. So that's all of this. And then I made a little sort of a shelter type thing for that. So I think they're called Quonset huts or something like that. Well, it's basically the shape of it anyway. So we have lots of storage in here. And then we go down here, and we have the internal areas with all of the thrusters. And more area for activities, I guess. And then I have kind of like a little lower area. And I don't know what I want to do with this, but it's just kind of chilling here in case I want to use it for something. And then all of these are nanobots systems here. And then we have, that's all connected through there. We have more areas for activities over here. And then we have our ship lodging, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. So if we go into here, we can see our disassembler ship. And the reason why I call it this is because it has a shield generator and a ton of these nanobot things. So all I need to do is take this thing, turn on the shield, pull up next to whatever ship I want to take apart, and then just have this thing go to work. And all I have to do is just sit there, and it rips the ship apart for me. So that's why that's there. And then we have this one over here, but I don't have anything in here yet. And then something kind of cool. I think the controls are on the outside. Probably not a good place for it, especially if you want to see it work. But let me see, where did I put those? Are they around the other side? Probably around the other side, right? Yeah, there we go. So This is to open and close the hangar bay doors. So if we click that, all of those move kind of in conjunction, right? And that's how we get like a full hangar bay door. So it goes the entire distance, and it's these things, and it's just a piston here, and then you connect your doors here at the base of the piston, and then you put your next piston over here, and then you take these ones. Let me fly so it's easier to see. Actually, let me just go up in there. That'd probably be the easiest thing. So yeah, so this is just like a really cool system. So then you put this one over here on the base of this, so that we can still push forward through here. And you take these ones and you mount it on the back of this one, which is connected here. So this is only connected through this block. It is not connected over here. So then you have these ones opening and closing, these ones opening and closing, and you can do this for as many as you want, and you can make as big of a door as you want. So you could make this 40, 50, 80, 150 blocks long if you wanted to, and it would function. So very, very easy to do. And then at the end of your last piston, you do your block here. That's going to be your final block. And then you do your doors on the back end of that. And that's how you cover up the entire area. And then let me see if I can trigger it and then fly back around real quick so you can see it. There we go. And then it is very smooth when it goes in. That's what it goes down to. And then you have plenty of room to get a ship out of here if you need to. So this was the inspiration for the Turtle on the server. And it's just a massive ship. But still a work in progress. I have to remember that this is on the Citadel playthrough. Although I don't know if I recorded anything for this one, or this particular. I think this was all just me playing by myself. Yeah, I don't think I recorded anything on this. So, that is the inspiration for the Turtle. And then if we can not hit anything, that's what it looks like from far away. So still quite turtle-like, right? So that was kind of what I was like. Basically, I just want to have like a big turtle just flying through like a server. I think that would be, one, hilarious, but also two, pretty cool. But yeah, so that is the inspiration. And then this thing can actually move too. Like, I've got enough thrusters on there that like it can move, and it's kind of insane. But I mean, it's not like amazing or anything, but it's not terrible either. So like from here, and then just to give you an idea of the acceleration, so I'm just going to go forward. So now you have to keep in mind, this ship is absolutely massive, right? So I mean, just that, and we're already at 20 kilometers per hour. So let's try not to hit whatever that is floating right there. Am I going to hit it? I'm going to hit it. Yep, I hit it. Okay. Whoops. I forgot to turn the dampeners off. Anyways, cleared up the area a little bit. So yeah, and then this thing is fully jump capable as well. So I can pretty much do whatever I want here. And yeah. I'm pretty happy with it. The Turtle that I'm building on the server, I want to have a little bit more get up and go than this thing. But then again, I can put a lot more in here because it's just like a big empty space right now. Alright, so that is the Turtle. I'm gonna have to see what kind of damage I did to the fin. Okay, so I need to go all the way into the back. Alright, let's see what kind of damage I did. Oh, it's already repairing it. I love those nanobot, man. Crazy. Alright, and then that just goes off to a tip, 2x1 tip. Okay, easy enough. I'm just gonna build that real quick so that way it's not broken. Apparently I need some steel plate, so I guess I'll just kind of leave it for now. But yeah, so that's that. What is this thing for? Oh, Right, so this is the flipper lock. I wanted to show you kind of... Oh, but this thing isn't... Is this thing gonna work? Is it locked? I don't think it's locked. Hang on. Let me look into what this thing is doing. That is right flipper block. Okay, so then I gotta check out what that timer is doing. Okay, timer, right flipper, and then that is doing nothing, nothing, and reversing a hinge. Okay. So no, this is not set up, but I did have it set up before to where these little flippers would actually like, if you imagine that the way that I'm looking out is the flipper, it would go like this, right, as I'm flying through. I mean, not that fast, obviously, but yeah, that's when I found out that moving with these things connected on a subgrid is not good. So it was cool though. When I had it, it was very, very cool. But it didn't work out. So let's see. So Keeper says, oh, I like the hangar door. I'm going to use that sometime. Feel free. And he says the turtle itself looks awesome. Thank you, sir. It took a lot, and I mean a lot, of silicon to make all of these windows. Like a ridiculous amount. And then the other thing that I want to do here is, like, I've got some solar panels over here. I want to put solar panels all down here and probably stick some in here if I can. More solar panels up here and over there. And then also back there. But yeah, so that is the inspiration, and then that's where the trails come out for those that I'm not damaging anything and everything remains internal. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go and see if I can, well, first off, I suppose I should probably set myself back in here. There we go. Okay. So we'll log out. And we'll see if the server is open. Join game. Okay, Keen. Wait. Are all of the Keen servers down right now? Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay. Oh, and it's still full. So there's already 16 players there. That kind of sucks. It's not gonna let me join. It's going to say, no, you can't. Yeah, server is full. Okay. Well, what should I be doing now? You know what I could do? I could go on to Stationeers, I suppose, and because I'm just doing some work in there anyways. So I'm not sure how this would work switching between games. Do I have to like pause this thing? Like, is there a way to pause this thing? Do I like add is it scenes? No. Sources, what can I add here? I don't think that's it. Well, I still am new to this, so if I were to leave this and then go into another game, you know what? Let me try it. If the live goes down, let me know. Hopefully it doesn't. But we'll okay, so are you guys still there? Looks like okay, so you guys are still there. All right, so we can start up Stationeers and then we'll just play some Stationeers, I guess. There we go. So can you guys see the Stationeers loading screen? Keeper says, is it going to show spoilers for tomorrow's videos if I play stationary? Yes. No. Yes. Yes, it will. Absolutely will. But I've only... Wait, no. No, it won't, because I haven't done tomorrow's episode yet. So no, it won't. So no, this will be fine. So you can just think of this as happening right after this one. But then, of course, I have to change the name of the live stream. I don't know, because it's like... It says, oh, it's supposed to be a Space Engineers live stream. But this is Stationeers. What are you doing? I don't know. It's fine. All right. So this is pretty much picking off. Well, no. Did I do anything else after the last video? Because I did the video for 3 o'clock today at like noon today, I think. So this is just kind of picking up right after that. And then I was going to do the 10 o'clock a.m. episode for tomorrow in the morning. All right, so here we are doing stuff, I guess. So if you guys came for Space Engineers and you're now watching Stationeers, apologies. Not much I can do about that if the servers are full and I can't log in. So sorry about that. All right. Anyways, so I was working on some stuff over here. So this is my advanced furnace setup. Inputs over here, outputs over here. But I wanted to put like a bunch of other stuff in here. Because if you remember on the other thing that I had here, I had like some regulators and like a volume pump and all that other stuff. And I kind of want to do the same thing over here and then figure out how I can get that to work somehow. So I can get this thing more specifically to what I want. And then Keeper says, yes, I've watched already. LOL, Dr. Pepper. Okay. And then Jamie Keat says, it happens. All right. So, yeah, so that's good. That needs some more dirty ore. I could put this in there. Nah, it's fine. All right, so that can go in there, and we'll spin that thing up. We're almost through all of this. We got 3 more stacks to go to, or go through, I should say. I did grow a little bit more tomatoes, and those tomatoes are going to seed right now, so I'm waiting for those to get to that point. And then I have this area up here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. And I have my solar panels in here, and then also... I want to see if I can kind of cool off this room and then kind of seal in the cold air if I can. And Keeper says, yes, you had a plan and drawn out blueprint. Yeah, that's right. I shook the paper at the microphone. I remember that now. All right, so this needs like a fan in here or something to like circulate the air. It's fine. Okay, so wait, is it getting warmer? It is getting warmer. Okay, so we're at like -16, -19, -18, -17. Just kind of bouncing around. Right, so. Usually I have an idea of what I want to do. I mean, I could continue setting this thing up, but I also have to set up the fuel. And then I was thinking of transferring all of the stuff in here into a tank that's left in this room. And then I would seal off the room and then just have the room just be as hot as it gets to. And then, you know, do like a back pressure regulator or something like that. So that way, in case it gets too full, you know, it does vent. So it doesn't break anything. And then I want to do the fuel either back here, like along this wall or something. Or I don't know. I mean, because if I do it back there, I've got to run it like all the way around over to this area for the combustion centrifuge, or I could put the combustion centrifuge up here, which would probably make more sense, let's be honest. And since I already have one, I'm just going to set it up So that will go here. And then, okay, so we have input gases, output gases. And I have inputs and outputs over here. Let's see, so if I do the fuel down there, that'll be pretty easy to get the fuel up here for this. And then, where do I want to put this? Probably, it's kind of annoying that it doesn't fit within one block, right? So it's on the line over on the right side, and then if I move it over, then it's on the line on the left side, but not on the right side, so it's kind of, eh. All right, so if I want to do this and have it be completely within a building, if I decide to build a building here, we would do that. And then we're at -8 degrees, so I'm going to close that, keep whatever cool air is in there. And then I just got to build this thing up, right? Yeah. There we go. Cable coil. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it just threw that out. I didn't hit a button for it, but okay. So there's our combustion centrifuge. Output over here, input over here. Yeah. Jamie says, fire up a drill for more ores. I will do that once I have this thing up and running and connected. But for right now, all it's going to do is just stack in there. And since I just have this one centrifuge working on it right now, I don't know, not really much I can do about it. So I will empty this out though. So that is the one good thing about this, is you can actually empty it while it's running and not damage anything. Oops, this is going to fill up really fast, huh? I think it will. Oh, and we just picked up some uranium. That's no good. And that can go in there, and that can go there and there. Okay, so that's all of that. Good to go. No, turn, you stay on, you close. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so we have a bit more iron, so that's good. We do have some copper. This is full as well. And then that can go there. All right. So that will be fine. All right, so then what I'm going to end up having to do here is run this up and over somehow, in, around something. And then I'm also going to need to, well, one, I'm going to need a lot more silicon, so we should probably do that. But this is going to need input and output, because I don't know. Yeah, that's just going to show an error. So I think I need to like connect stuff in order for it to actually work. Even though I can put like all of the ices and stuff in here and have it like, you know, cook up and stuff like a normal one. And then input and output is fine. Well, I mean, there's an easy way to fix this, right? We just put that there, and that should fix it. Yeah, so it just needs to have something connected here, and then it'll work just fine. Okay, so let me throw some stuff in here. And that can go in there. I suppose you can go like over there. All right, so volatiles go in. That didn't work. Right, because that's not an input. It's, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, go. So there's that, and then we do one of these. There we go. And then that should be in there, and then we just hit the igniter. There we go. We have temperature and pressure. Input. Does it need more? It probably needs more. I don't know if you can work an advanced furnace like this. There we go. All right, so now it's up and running. All right, so now with that done, we can close that out, go into here, throw in our silicon. And then we can also throw in the silicon that we have in here, because we're going to need it for a ton of insulated pipes. All right, so that is that. And then we just do that. There's our silicon. Easy enough. All right. So now, that needs to go into here, and this has my steel, I believe, yes. And also more of that, which is going to be useful. Iron can go in there, steel can go into here, that can turn off. Okay, so, oh, it's already set up. Okay, good. I'm just gonna need a lot of pipe. And then also I have to figure out how I want to route everything. So I can come off of the back here, right? And kind of route out this way, which would probably be the easier way to do it. Yeah, because I can pull like directly off of here if I need to, and that's the volatiles right there. So, let's see. I'm gonna need like a ridiculous amount of these things. It is going to be ridiculous. All right. So, I guess we just start connecting stuff, right? All right, so that goes there, and then that just goes through there, and then I'm gonna have to paint all this stuff too, so that's gonna be fun. And then that just kind of ends there. That's pretty much all I'm gonna be able to do with that. Also, how's my oxygen? Okay, yeah, let me swap this out. Good to go. Waste tank is fine. I should probably like disconnect this thing and throw it in there or something as like emergency use or something. Okay. So also, why are you still on? Am I not done processing all the volatiles? I am. Okay. Good to go. Okay. So as far as volatiles go, I believe we have a lot. 1.89 megapascals for almost 5,000 moles. So that's cool. And we have 1.3 moles there, so we have more volatiles than oxygen right now, which is fine. Cause asks, why couldn't Ken get Barbie pregnant? And I can't give you the answer. Anyways, okay, so I need frames, steel frames. I think I have some, yes, good. All right, so I can run this here. Okay, so that'll be there. And then I can weld up some of these at least. Okay, so that's that, and then all I need to do is throw in a tank over here, but I kind of want to transfer out of this tank, because right now this has all of my exhaust, but I also want this to be like a passageway going through here, so I can't exactly just leave this here in the middle. So it's going to have to move. Oh, hey, we have a lot of pipe here. We still have a lot of silicon left, too. Okay. Okay, so that can go there. All right, so we'll run oxygen. Actually, you know what? We're going to run it outside, I think. And then we'll work on the rest of the piping out there. Okay, so first things first, I want this to go upwards. Or I could have it go downwards. That would work too. Cause says, sorry, I'm just in a goof mood tonight. But he's not actually sorry. That's alright, Cause. We all get into those moods. It's all good. Alright. so there is that. Okay, so that's gonna have our oxygen coming through and our hydrogen coming through, but I'm also gonna need some spray paint, and I believe all of that is inside here. I don't need it yet though, so we'll just kind of hold off for now. Okay. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna need is a gas mixer and a tank. So that can go there, and I think that should be all the silicon. Good. Mixer. Hopefully that doesn't require silicon. It does require iron, gold, and copper, though. Well, we do have some iron. And then gold and copper, not in there. We have some copper. I think we have gold. Yep, that's the really, really bright thing that I couldn't see because it was too bright. All right, so that will be our mixer. I need those back, please. All right. All right, so I suppose the question is, where and how do I want to do this? I mean, I could put the gas mixer up on the wall here and have it mix that way. I could put it over here and then just have, you know, actually that would probably work out better. Let me do that, actually. So there is that, and I have a lot more pipe here, so we'll just throw you there for now, pick that up, and then get that out, so that will give me my gas mixer. All right. So if I put this thing here, and nope. Okay, so that's gonna have to be connected like that. And combustor is right up there, so that's a good place to put this. I'm gonna have to have it come out a little bit though. Is that too far out? It is. Okay, so we'll do it right there. I like how you can just like make things float in midair. I mean, that's great. All right, so that goes there. And then, all right, I need to clear this out a little bit. All right, let me just make it nice and smooth. Okay, so that looks pretty good. All right, now, okay, my hydration is critical apparently. Okay. Let's see, Cause says, I saved my stationeer's base today and did some testing with O2 and hydrogen, like a big tank at 15 megapascals. That's a lot of fuel, dude. All right, so now that doesn't need to be open, that doesn't need to be open. This does. All right, good to go. Perfect. All right. And we have fed and ate, so that should be good. All right. Why don't you make yourself the big handheld drill? If you're talking about the Mark II drill, so let me see. Now I get another warning. Of course I do. Drill. Okay, so you're talking about this mining drill heavy. So here's the thing, right? The only difference between the mining drill and the mining drill heavy is that this does not get damaged in storms. That is the only difference. Simon Jazz, how's it going? Unfortunately, we're not playing Space Engineers because the server is full, but we are playing Stationeers. And then the Mark II mining drill is the one that goes faster. And the Mark II one is actually the one that I've got. So Mark II mining drill. All right. All right, so that's that, I guess. Power, need power, okay. Swapping out, good to go. How are we doing? You need more stuff, okay. If I could probably turn this thing back on. There we go. Because we are running low on stockpiles of stuff. All right, so that can go there, good to go. All right, so I just want to kind of verify with the drills. Okay, so let me go to this one, right? So, was made for one thing, quick digging, modeled on classic, blah, 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 blah. Functions equally well in vacuum and atmosphere with cemented carbide tips to increase resilience and bearing life, etc., etc. Then we have the mining drill heavy. And this is the scaled up version of the mining drill can literally move mountains, it says. Heavy mining drill will remove more ground and mine more ore more quickly than the standard mining drill. The heavy mining drill is also resilient to temperature and pressure, and no matter what planet, etc., it'll work, right? But then we go into the Mark II drill, and then equally well, cemented carbide tips, etc. So, I don't know, maybe the other drill does work better. But this is the one that I'm using. I think this is the upgraded version. And I think that one goes faster. I haven't tested out the heavy one, but I think the only thing that is special about that is it doesn't take damage in storms. So like if you were to look at the basic solar panel, so you'll see that we also have a heavy version. And the heavy version here, the only difference is it doesn't take damage in storms. So there's a resistance to storm damage. But yeah, so I think that's kind of what's going on with that. That is doing its thing. And now we need to go over here and finish connecting this thing up. Okay, now this is input 2. And then input 2 is our oxygen, so that needs to be at 33%. And then this is input 1, and that needs to be at 66%. There we go, just like that. And that is close to ideal. Obviously you want the repeating decimals in there if you want it to be exact, but this is enough for my purposes. So from here, we can run this up and along and then down into a big tank or a few tanks or something over here. I don't know what I actually want to do here. But should it be insulated? It should probably be insulated, right? But we'll just kind of get this thing going up here. And then once we get up to there, we'll do a T like that. And then actually, you know what? No. Let me need my tools. Tools. Okay, so I actually want this to go kind of along the wall here. Oh, I just had it, dang it. There we go. And then that can go here, like that. Because then it's kind of like on the wall and it doesn't look quite as intrusive, I guess. Okay, so that can go there. And then this can go up to here. Now I don't know which one of these. Okay, so that's our output. This is our input. So this whole thing actually needs to move up too and go on the corner here. So maybe I should move this whole thing over. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so then this one goes back to being a curve. I don't need my jetpack on for this. Sir. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we'll store that there for now. Get this out so I can move this thing. There we go. Oh, that just needs to go downwards. All right. Good to go. And Let's see. Okay, so now this can go straight up from here. Now, I don't know if I want to connect this directly in here for the long term, but for the short term, I think it'll be fine. And then I also need to do some sort of exhaust system on here, so I'm going to have to store all of that in something. But yeah, so there's that. So that should be mixing our fuel, and then that's input 1, which is our hydrogen. So input 1 at 66%. There we go. So that should give us our mix of stuff, and then this just needs to get plugged in somewhere, which I've got wires back here that I can run. So that will work. Okay, next thing I need is a tank to store the fuel. Okay, so Dave says, hi Dave, welcome to the stream. The Mark II drill is more resistant to high heat, not storms. Okay. Simon says, hinge chain drill Mark II, let's go. Cause says, I hate hand miting, so I use the mole a lot. Okay. And then Dave says, the Mark II is way cheaper than the heavy though. Okay, get it done. Okay, so I need a tank, preferably an insulated tank. So one of those things. Can I make it? I need silicon, a lot of silicon that I don't have right now. Crap. Well, how are we doing in here? 483, that's not amazing. I don't have any silicon in here at all? What? Oh yeah, because I cooked it all already. I don't have any, and I have 42 copper, that's about it. It's rather unfortunate, but fine. Wow, that is very bright. Okay. Okay, so that is just going to do its thing, I guess. All right, so let's go ahead and prime this thing. Good to go. Okay, that should light up, good to go. And that should give us our copper, also good to go. All right. So now we just need silicon. A lot of it. Like a lot of it. And I don't think this has a lot. This has 5. Okay, I guess I'm going mining. All right, is there any silicon left around here? Probably, let's be honest. Okay, well, we can throw this in here. Get that going. Hey, Etienne, if you're still watching, what is the server population like on Space Engineers? Because, I mean, like, the only reason why I'm in here right now is just because Space Engineers is not allowing me in right now. This is all water ice right here. That's cool. And since this is technically a Space Engineer stream, because that's what it was scheduled as, I feel kind of bad for not actually playing Space Engineers. That does not look like silicon out there. But is it? Looks a little grainy. It is. Okay. So that is silicon. Okay, good. Is my light not on? It was not. Alrighty, there we go. More silicon, if it would mine it. Just trying to see where the extent of the vein is right now. Got some oxite. Not that I can really use it for anything. I mean, I could just like store it in a tank, but it's kind of boring, right? Okay, so there's more over here. Good to know. And that's pretty much it. Okay. I am stuck for some reason. Alright. I mean, I could build the heavy miner and just kind of see how that thing goes, or how it works, and if it's better than this one. I feel like it's not going to be, though. But I could be wrong, so. All right. Is that all I'm gonna get for the silicon? I mean, it's 77, that's not terrible, I suppose. I was hoping for more. There's one more. Oh, no, that's water ice. Okay. Alright, well, let's hop down here, see if there's any hidden under the floor. Probably not. Something that I've noticed is that silicon doesn't really come in very large deposits. They're usually fairly small, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is, right? Cause says, worth testing it, you can always recycle. I think when you recycle, you don't get the exact mats back, so I think you get like a percentage back. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I can always recycle it. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the silicon in here, unfortunately. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, I mean, that is what it is, right? We've got enough to build what we need to build. And then I think we got to go up over this mountain to get back to our base. Some cobalt. And our base should be right down here. Oh, over there. Okay. Close enough. All right. Well, I just got to get this thing smelted up then. Look at all the holes that I've been digging. Especially that one. That one's just super deep. Okay. Those have probably gone to seed, but they can stay in there for a little bit longer. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Water ice can go in there. And then we can throw this into here. And then because silicon does make oxygen, I'm just going to put in like one of these things and see how that, see how it goes, if it goes. Nope, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clicking on all the wrong buttons. Okay. This thing is what I need. Yeah, so it has volatiles in there. Oh, it doesn't have oxygen. Okay, well, maybe I burned through it already. Okay, so that's fine. But in case you were curious, though, one ice thing gave us 20 moles of volatiles. So Simon says, or I could build a space turtle that can mine for you. Okay. I don't know if I can build a space turtle in this game, but it's a good thought. I like it. It makes me smile. Maybe even chuckle a little bit. Okay, so one of those, and that'll be good, and then that can just go directly in there, and then light it up, or not. Hello? Am I missing something? Okay, let's try this again. So it still has all of the volatiles in there. So I'm wondering if it off-gas before it got in there. No, the volatiles went in there, just not the oxygen for some reason. That's weird. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? So we'll just throw in another one. Is that going to do anything? There we go. Now it's finally moving. Jeremy Ack, yes, the stream does say Space Engineers in the title. That was the intention. However, the server is full right now because a bunch of the other servers are down at the moment. So I'm just doing this kind of temporarily until that can come back up, and then we'll head back to Space Engineers. So that gives us our tank, and let me see if I can get this to go a little bit more nicely. There we go. All right. All right. So now that that's done, we'll turn that off, turn that off. We'll get this thing set up real quick, and then I'll go and check the Space Engineer server again and see if it's up. And then that can go there, I guess, for storing the fuel. All right, and then we'll just kind of head in here, I guess, for now. Silent Ghost says good luck. Thank you, I guess. So we'll save. We will exit to here. So video feed is going to go out again. Just stay online. It will come back up with Space Engineers. So Bed plays game. Hey dude, how's it going? I haven't talked to you in a while. Cheers. I can't stay, but I saw you streaming and wanted to pop in. So if you guys are not aware, Bed plays games, also makes videos. Are you still doing a lot of Satisfactory stuff? He was doing modded Satisfactory stuff, and we were just kind of building in parallel, I guess. So yeah, very cool. Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. All right, so let's see if we can get in or if the server is still going to be full. Waiting for server to respond. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Hey, we're actually getting in. All right. So now the Space Engineer stream title is correct. Yeah, so he's still doing Satisfactory Plus modded. He has toyed with Space Engineers. The game that I was just playing is called Stationeers. That one is much more difficult than Space Engineers and probably Satisfactory both. Although with the mod that we were playing, that was fairly difficult as well. But yeah, so I'm doing live streams of Satisfactory, or sorry, not Satisfactory, of Space Engineers. And then I have an ongoing series for Stationeers that I've been working on. Okay, so now that we're in the ship, we can turn everything back on. All right. Okay, so let's go through the whole thing here. Thrusters, tortle thrusters, turn those on. These we can turn on. The assembler we can turn on. Connector, control seat. Medical room is on. Okay, gyroscopes, we can turn those on. Drill arm, those are fine. Light panel, we'll turn that on. Light for the living area. O2 generators don't need to be on. Ore detectors, they can be on. These passage lights can be on. Rear light, refinery. And I think that's it. Survival kit, yep, that's on too. Okay. So we are back in Space Engineers. Thankfully the server allowed me on this time, so we can actually get back to what we were doing, which is building a turtle. So this needs to be depressurized. But yeah, that was pretty cool that Bed stopped by. He does good videos, so if you guys are looking for some more stuff to watch, go ahead and watch some of his videos. Alright, so we are, yeah, so fishes. We always got to look at the fish. As far as I don't have like any snails or anything in here. Or clams maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we are still inside our little space turtle here. So we're going to head into the big space turtle. Alright, so little space turtle here. And we've started taking it apart already. So little space turtle and then bigger space turtle. But for you guys who've been watching since the start, you saw the large, extra large turtle that I was working on the single player game. So I would love to build something that big in here, but there's no way that I'll have enough PCU for that. So I gotta stick with something small. In the last episode, we worked on our mining arm here. So this whole wall kind of pops out, and then this whole drill thing also pops out. And then I did some thinking based off of some of the comments that I received as I was trying to build this. If I put a rotor here, you know, having it point out that way, so that way I could spin in this, you know, orientation. I could have just done like piston extended out, like basically the same thing as what is here. And actually I probably could have moved that over one more. So I'm kind of debating if I want to do that or not. But that would be like a whole thing if I even tried to do that. So I don't know how well that's going to go. But I mean, what I've got right now does work. It's just not the most space efficient, I suppose. So yeah. All right, so and back to what we were doing. So that was getting all of that done, and then okay. So with you guys who were with me when I toured the single player world earlier in the stream, did you see how the roof of the tortoise was all glass? I want to do the same thing here, so that way we'll get that nice rounded top part, and then we'll have, you know, of course, all of these things on the bottom part. And then I'll probably put glass all under here to, you know, add some protection, and then we can see the thrusters as this thing is moving, which I think will be kind of a nice little effect. Let's see. So I think what I should do is weld up everything under the drill. So let me go to the hinge arm for the wall. Reverse that. That will have that pop out, and then I can weld up all of that stuff there. Because I don't think I've got really any use for it right now, as far as like using it for anything. I mean, I could do like some passages or something in here, but I don't know that I need to. But then again, if I have, you know, the shell out here, I technically don't even need these in here anymore. But if I did put a block in there, it would get rid of this seam. So I'm not sure how I feel about this right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I get rid of this and put something on this lower level here, or should I? I mean, I could do like sort of like a. When I showed you guys the Bounder, that was the triangular ship. It had kind of like the lower level, which had like a bunch of the, tanks and batteries and stuff. So I could do something like this here. In fact, I could run batteries all along the edge here, just for storage. So I guess, and then I think that would still erase the seam. Oh, did that need to be? Oh, no, that's fine. Okay. All right. So I can keep that here. And then this. So I could go with the. You saw on the. Let's see. Marrowbone says he made his first solar tower with vanilla stuff. Interesting. Okay. I mean, can I remove that? Nope. I think I just disconnected this whole thing. That's not great. Does this have power? I'm not going to be able to tell if this has power. I may have just... Oh, wait, no. It's still connected there. Okay. Whew. All right, so this definitely needs something under it. And that is in this block space. Or, sorry, this block space. So this definitely needs to have something connecting it. So I can put a passage there. But I think I can get rid of this. I just can't get rid of this here or that there. Okay. So I suppose batteries, right? How many batteries do I want to do? I mean, I could line this entire wall with batteries. Like, that would not even be an issue. If I really wanted to. How many batteries do you think I need? All of them? All of the batteries? And then that is... How much PCU does that take up? That takes up 15 PCU? Dude, why? And then if I go to, like, the little one, how much PCU? That still takes up 15 PCU. Okay. So we have to be careful with what we do here. So now I'm kind of curious. Sorry, I have hiccups right now for some reason. Okay, so these take up 1 PCU. So I can build a ton of these, and that shouldn't be an issue. Like, all of this stuff is just 1 PCU. And then that's all 1 PCU. 1 PCU. Okay, then we get into 15 PCU for all of this stuff, and then we get back into single PCU for that. Weapon rack is 10. Access panel is 5. Okay, so anything that you can interact with has a higher PCU count. So, if that's the case, I have to be very selective about what I use here. Okay. And then I guess before I can really do too much else in here, I should probably start laying everything out. So this is going to be kind of like a living area up in here. And then once we get to the back area, this is going to be kind of more of our building area, I guess. So I guess I should probably get that going first, right? And then I did want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so it's an odd number. Can I make that work? Okay, so here's my thought, right? So I have the big refinery here. Now, based on where I put this, yeah, so I'm gonna need access in and out of this. So I'm gonna need access to 2 ports. I do have the port up there that I could potentially access. There's a port down there I could also potentially access. So that would actually make this super, super easy. And then I want to do kind of like out here with where that goes. And then kind of have like the refinery wording be out here somewhere. Now, I think I probably want to have it go out this way, so let's find the center block, which is there, and we'll place it over here. And then we'll do the other one over here. Okay, so that's going to be our refinery setup. And then I should be able to access everything I need to. And then also this will make kind of like a cool little thing to look at, I suppose. And then I can make this a rear access panel, or rear access area. So I could do a door, and that's probably going to use up 115 PCU for a door. Dude, that is ridiculous. Okay, so I guess that's just gonna be what it is. And also, not right there, sir. Right there. Do I want to do it like inwards? I mean, I could, right? Cause has another joke for us. What was the most revolutionary technology ever invented? The wheel. Revolutionary in that it was amazing. Revolutionary also in that it revolves. Clever. All right. Yeah, so we'll leave that out like this. And then I think... Okay, so I'm going to do... probably something like that in here. Yeah, that works out quite nicely, actually. All right, so there's that. We have our door in here, and then we can build this up to here. Not there, sir. All right. Okay, and then I could have like some windows or something up in here. Actually, if I'm gonna do windows, how much do these take up? 1 PCU, okay, that's good. All right, so let's put this into here. Apparently it doesn't want to get set there. Okay, that sucks. I feel like that's supposed to go that way, right? Yeah, okay. So that is correct. So then this one would go over there, and then I need to go and grab the middle walls so I can have something to connect to. And I did just get a warning for something, right? Yeah, okay. Power. All right. We've been going for an hour and a half already? Dude. Okay, so... Oh, that's gonna be interesting right there. So maybe I pull this in. So either put it on the outside or I put it... I think I kind of want to... Well... how is this going to look once it's built? I suppose it doesn't really matter, right? So that will go there, and then we'll do 2 over here. And then we'll grab the right one again. Okay, so that needs to go like that, I think. And then also there, and then the other window, which is going to be the left one. That one can go here. And here. Raimondo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You actually got lucky because for the first like hour and 15 minutes, we couldn't get onto the server, so we were playing other games. We checked out my single-player world for Space Engineers that has the big turtle, which is the inspiration for this turtle. And then we played Stationeers a little bit after that. And then logged back on here, and we could finally get in. So, welcome. We are actually playing Space Engineers now. And then I feel like that needs to be like that. Yeah, no, that's not how that's supposed to be. Why? Okay, hang on. You, go. All right. Okay, so there's that. We can probably cover up this space here. Although, I mean, if I'm gonna bury that, I should probably weld it up first, right? Yeah. All right, and then same thing over here. Weld that one up. All right. So that should be good there. This is gonna be the back of our turtle, along with our little doorway right here. And then that's gonna bring us into like our, I don't know, what would we call this? Like some sort of an area. So living area back here, like functional area. Is that functional area? I don't know. Raimondo says the space turtle is looking good. Thank you, sir. Okay, so. All right, let's get these things built up. It's going to take a while. And then once I have that built, I could potentially start moving things. Oh, no, I'm going to need a large storage in here too. Or a few large storages. 2 large storages? I don't know. Server is being weird right now. Alright, what do I have in my inventory that I don't need? Okay, server, can you calm down, please? Okay, let's get our next set of stuff. Okay. Okay, so we need to make metal grids and computers. That's kind of what that's waiting on. But we'll pull everything that we can out of here before we start putting what we need into the build planner. That way I'm not making duplicate or more stuff than I absolutely need. Okay, so I think that was everything. So now we can put whatever's left into the build planner. Okay. And now it's just going to be a race to see how quickly we can pick up stuff. Okay, there's one refinery. And then we should probably just make like a ton more steel plates. Probably, well, no, 1,000 should be good for now. All right, so as long as we're all just kind of chilling here, how's your day? How was not work, unless you're working on the weekend? Let me know. Because, I mean, all I'm doing is I'm just ferrying parts back and forth. Okay, this one is almost built. Jamie says his day was good but short. So did it not eat its Sweeties this morning? Is that why it was so short today? Didn't grow up big and strong? Alright, so that should be the other refinery. Okay. Now I'm going to have 8 of these. Server, please stop treating me like a rubber band. Let's see, Simon says it's 3:30 here. Day was good, though. Loads of rain. I mean, rain is good. Plants need rain, right? And then we need glass. Okay, so we'll put all that in there. Dude, what is going on with the server right now? Jamie says he only had 68 stops to make. Just 68? You couldn't get like one more in there? That way you could go at the very end of your day. Nice. Because, I mean, that's kind of like what's required. As soon as you hit that number, you absolutely are. You have to say nice. All right, so I'm thinking this is... Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. Now we're making some glass. Well, I mean, you did stop at home, right? So that could be your... Oh, it's 3:30 a.m. Where? Geez, what are you doing up at 3:30 a.m.? Do you like work third shift, second shift? Like, what's going on? Why are you up so late? I'm an old man. I mean, I would not be able to function if I had to stay up that late. I mean, hell, most days I like to be in bed before 10. Alright, so there's that. So let's see what this looks like. Okay. I kind of like it. We need a tail, though. So we could put an ore detector here. Right? It's kind of what we did for the other one. That could be our tail. Little short, stubby. Jamie says he usually has 175 stops a day. Like, wow. How long does it take you, like, to do a single stop? Like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Because, like, dude, it's a lot. Simon says that the reason why he's up this late is because he is enjoying space turtle builds. Well, thank you. I do appreciate you being here. Alright, so we're going to take this one apart. And we're just going to use the parts to build this one up. Oh, 10 minutes per stop? Okay, so that's 1,750 minutes? Dude, like, what is even the math on that? 1,700. 30 hours is 1,800, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So like, so then your stops are like, you know, you're doing multiple things, you know, in a single stop. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Raimondo says, lately no off days. The brass is at my job. Everyone knows how that is. Yes, I absolutely do know how that is. All right, so I kind of want to start like moving stuff. Oh, gotta recharge. Okay. Hey man, Jamie, someone's got to do it, right? I mean, you are one of the reasons why like society is civilized. So, I mean, don't hate on your job, man. And plus, you probably get paid pretty well, too. And there ain't nothing wrong with getting paid well. $10,000 kilograms a load. That is a lot. Okay, so we have the refineries up, but they're not set up. So we need to get that going. So we'll take that out, and I think we need, if I can see in there, no. Oh, it's not over here. It's on the inside, over there. Okay, good to go. So that has to go here. And then we'll take out that piece there, and then it should be this one over here. Good, all right. So that's gonna be our input over there, and then I have to put a sorter in here. So that way, because I'm gonna have one of these be speed and one of them be yield, or maybe one of these be speed and power, and then one just be full yield. I think that'll work. Jamie says he loves his job. Good. Everyone should enjoy the job they do. And if you don't enjoy the job you do, maybe look around for a different job. Okay, and then these are just weird. Because, I mean, it's opposite, right? So these ones over here are going to be covered up. These ones over here will be covered up. And then that one there will also be covered up. So I have the one down here, and I have the one up here. And that's how all this is going to work. All right. Okay, so next thing I'm going to need is interior plates, so I can place some conveyors. Also, why is that? Oh, I probably took damage somewhere. Okay, that's fine. You can go there. And then interior plates. Good. I need oxygen in the tank, so let's check out our tank. Why can we not check out our tank? Tank? Oxygen tank, yeah. Okay. Good. We have oxygen. All right. Let's see. Right. So I need access to the sorters in order to set them, so I'll have to figure out what the best way to do that would be. But basically, we put in a little curved conveyor tube here. Okay, can you, like, why can you not spin around towards me, sir? I would like you to go up there, okay, and then spin towards me. Thank you. Was that so hard? All right. All right, grabbing more stuff. Good to go. Good to go. Okay. So now I can do the sorters. And these are full blocks. Okay, I could also do that one, but I think I'm going to go with these ones. Because I should be able... Okay, so this is going to be the input, and I need just access to that little... I need more interior plates. Okay. Interior. Good job. All right. So that goes that way and points up. That goes that way, goes there. Okay, and then we need to do... so I can actually link these together across here. So that's actually going to be fairly easy to do because this is just going to be output only. So it's only going to go in one way. So that'll go there. And then I'll need another sorter out here pointing outwards with access. Nope. Where's the little terminal? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay, so let's get this all built up. Alrighty. Okay. So now we just have to wait for all of these things to get made. Let's see. Hour and 46 minutes in the stream so far. Let's see. I'll probably stop at 9 o'clock. So it'll give us like another 16 minutes. I am exceptionally tired today. I think I only got 6 hours of sleep last night. I know sounds like I'm just making up excuses, but I need like at least 7 hours of sleep in order to like properly function. And then when I get less than that, it's just like my brain just doesn't work. At least not to the level that I'm used to it working at anyways. Oh my goodness. Server, you're gonna get me killed. Okay, so that was built. This is now built. And that is now built. All right. So we have our input, and we have our output. And the reason why we have to have the output here is because we want to make sure that this doesn't backfeed into the inputs, which aren't filtered. So on this one, we just whitelist everything, or we blacklist nothing. So that's another way to do it. So this should send everything out as needed. And then I need to figure out which one of these I want to have the yield and which one to do the speed. Well, maybe 1 speed and 3 power, because that'll be like doing the bulk of stuff. And then the other one will be all yield. And that's for our more precious stuff like gold and plutonium, not plutonium, platinum. And uranium? Yeah. Jamie says he only needs 4 hours of sleep. You, sir, are a crazy man. I could not do it. I would have a very, very, very hard time functioning. All right, so now that we've got that, I'm gonna need some more interior plates because I have to figure out where I want to put our large containers. And I don't want to do too many of them. And then I got to figure out like where a good place to put it would be. So I mean, I could put one here. That should maybe work, possibly. Or I could put it back in here, which would probably be better. Okay. So large cargo. That will go into here. Hold on. I want to do this. Industrial container. Okay, so that is going to look better, I think. We'll have that face this way. And then that's not going to have any connection over there on the bottom. It's only going to have connections over here on the side, so maybe that's not ideal. So this will give us a connection on the bottom. Or I just do the standard large cargo containers, which have 6 ports versus 4. I do want it to look like more beefy though, so I think we'll just do it like this. That'll be fine. Okay. And then this is lined up with the midpoint. Okay. So let's see. I think that's where that is. Yeah. Suit energy is low. No, and I have to wait for everything else to build. That sucks. Alright, that's fine. Oh, man. I'm tired. I got some water next to me. It's always good to hydrate. Okay, so am I okay with this being on the front here? Yeah, I think I can actually make this look all right. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, more parts, if you don't mind. And then I also have to figure out where I'm going to put the assembler in here. And should I have 2 assemblers? Simon says, I could sleep for 29 years straight if I got food from a tube. Nice. Sometimes I wish that I could sleep, like, just go to sleep and, like, wake up 5 years later. But I can't always do that. Okay, what's going on? Are we still... No, we're still doing stuff. Okay. Just being kind of slow. Alright. Hey, we got 1 built. Alright, good to go. Jeremy says that he is always tired, even after great sleep. I don't know if I would say that I'm always tired, but there are, like, days and sometimes even weeks where it just seems like it's just a never-ending stream of just exhaustion. But, you know, gotta deal with it. That's what energy drinks are for, right? Okay, what are you... Oh, it's still making those. Okay. Can we get off of that? Probably don't need those to be made either. There we go. Metal grid, small tubes, and computers. Ka says, whenever I get into my hammock, I am out like a light. I cannot sleep in a hammock. Something about like the way my body is bent laying in there, like I need to be like flat, like just straight horizontal. Anything other than that, I can't sleep. Which makes flying on planes, especially if you have to travel halfway around the world, really, 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 really exhausting. Okay, so there is our second one, but apparently we need more interior plates. Let's see. Jamie says, I'm just a crazy newfie? What is a newfie? Jeremy says, my bad habits don't help either. Jamie says, LOL. Causediver says, it does wonders for my back. Interesting. It actually ends up hurting my back. Okay, so let's get this last little bit on here. There we go. That's good. All right, so here's what I would like to do. We will set up. Let's go into here. These. So we'll do the reinforced conveyor tubes, but we'll face them upwards so we can still see them, but we can walk over it. And then we will put in conveyor here and here. And then we'll go into here and we'll make the rest of this. Let's see, I want to go with something a bit more substantial. So go with that here and here. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And then we need the T. Here we go. So the T can go here. Oh, and that needs a thing. Okay. That can go there, and then this can be a curve. Followed by another T. Like that. All right. And then, yeah, and then we can do another one of these weird things here to connect everything. So that should connect all of the refineries, all the inputs to everything. Plus it makes like a cool little gateway type thing. So I think that'll work. Cause says he's been sleeping in one for over 10 years now. Wow, dude. Well, I suppose if you're living in a decompression chamber for like extended periods of time, you probably can't fit a full-size bed in there, right? Jamie says that he is from, oh, okay, so Newfie means from Newfoundland. Is it Newfoundland or Newfoundland? Or is there some other pronunciation there? I feel like it's Newfoundland, which is like hard to do because it's like requires different motions of your tongue. Okay, so get that going, that going, get that going, that going, that going, and that going for now. Okay. And then that can go there, and there, and there, and there. Okay. Newfoundland. Okay. Newfoundland. Brand new found land. But you know how, like, let's say, take Arkansas, right? If you look at the way that it's spelled, it's Arkansas, right? But it's Arkansas, which is just, it doesn't make sense with the way that it's spelled. So I was wondering if Newfoundland was something similar to that, but I guess not. Yeah, Eric, right? Eric, what was his little moniker? Eric the something? Eric the Red, was it? And Simon says Eric is a Chad. All right. Let's see. All right, so I think I just need the small steel pipes now. Okay, it says that I've got everything in here, so there we go. All right, so that is now all completely piped in, which is good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Good structure, bad structure, kind of interesting, not very interesting. I mean, we'll have like a little bit of room to, I don't know, play ring around the pipe here, if we really, really want to. Have I ever been to American Science and Surplus near Milwaukee? I have not. I did hear something about Milwaukee, though. Supposedly, they made, I think it was 35 stories or something, but a complete timber-framed high-rise. Like, concrete for the foundations, right? But other than that, it's all wood, like building up the entire thing. And I think that's very cool. All right, so with that, let's see, where are we? We're actually at 9 o'clock right now. I mean, we still have a lot more to do. We have to get this thing connected into our conveyor system, so I've got to run something either under the floor or through here. I mean, I do have that connector on the bottom there that you can kind of sort of see in there. So I could run that down and then this way. Oh, no, can't do it through there. It would have to go like under here. So that would be a good place to put that, and I could just come straight up under here. That would work, I think. It's going to be interesting though. Cause says it was my favorite place to go in Wisconsin other than the Dells. Aha. All right. Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's been fun. And that unknown signal is actually only 107 kilometers away from me. That is close. But I think 107 kilometers is too far away to see my ship. So I'm not really too worried about it. So if someone is going over there, they're probably going to use a jump drive. And if they're using that, they're not going to see me anywhere around there. So I'm not really too worried about that. Okay, so let's head back inside. All right, and then I got to turn everything back on. All right. So I would like you to pressurize. Thank you. And then, you know what? I'm going to go into the other room up here just because I want to be thrown off when I log back in next time. Because I'm going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't my room. Okay, so going through all of this stuff again. So total thrusters off, those off, assembler off. I really should put all of this stuff on a timer block. Connectors are good. Conveyor sorters, do they use power? They do. So we'll turn those off. Drills, gyroscopes can turn off. Okay. I think that's everything. All right, good to go. So, all right. That's going to be it for the episode. Sorry for the jumping around between games that we were doing earlier. But yeah, it was cool that Bed Plays Games stopped by. Like I said, if you are looking for some stuff to watch, definitely watch some of his videos. He's got an interesting way of doing things. And I actually did learn some stuff from him. So I think he does Satisfactory. So if you like Satisfactory, that's one of the people you can go to for that. Obviously, I'm Kibitz is the other Satisfactory guy you can go and watch. I think most people watch him. But Bed is pretty good. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one, which will probably be tomorrow at 7 again. I'll live stream anyways. And then, let's see, Stationeer's episode, I have to record one in the morning, so that'll be going live at 10, then I have to record another one for 3. And then, yeah, live streaming after that, and then whatever else I have to do around the house, I suppose. Laundry, gotta do laundry, okay. But yeah, that's all I got. And, yeah.